30% must go this and that, and reduce the proportion of the credit that is going to that, consumption, and try to shift all of them to production, because production in the country is slowing down, and your simple demand and supply tells you that when demand exceeds supply, prices go up. And here we are in a situation where the supply, which is the economic growth, is going down, and obviously if it's going down, then the price will increase. So government must put in measures that will try to increase domestic production and make business become attractive, and the profitability of business concerns to increase. So
Indeed.
that
now, Prof, we're going to come back to the conversation. We'll look at the new taxes that we are seeing now. You're watching Business Time. We're discussing, what you could call the true state of the economy, whether things are getting better with us here in the country. Obviously, Professor Newman Kusi thinks that things are not getting any better. We'll go further in the conversation. The show is brought to you by Lily Foods and Giant Malt and is powered by the Business and Financial Times. I'll be right back.
Suavemente, bésame, que quiero sentir tus labios besándome.
Giant Malt is a non-alcoholic beverage which contains minerals and vitamins that gives you energy and power to keep you moving. Giant Malt brings out the giant in you.
You're still watching the Business Time with me, Kemini Amano. We've been discussing the economy, whether or not things are getting better, whether our fortunes are changing for the better here in Ghana. Still to come here is a review of the stock market and what our currency looks like on the forex market as well. I've been speaking to Professor Newman Kusi. He is Executive Director for the Institute of Fiscal Studies. He believes strongly that things are not getting better in this economy. Let's come back to our conversation, Prof. We talked about inflation earlier. Let's start briefly on taxes. Then we'll look at the risks to what our fate seems like right now as a country. We saw government come up with a few new taxes, increasing some, changing some to to bigger than what they used to be. For instance, the energy levies, which government has touted as a game changer of bringing financial stability. At a point, then we saw government go back and then give some sort of relief to certain aspects of the economy. It says it's cushioning those who can't afford everything. Let's look at what it calls the game changer. Is it really the game changer for financial stability in the country?
Well, in terms of the coming on stream of the 10 projects, the Trinubua and those projects, if they did come on as they promised during the latter part of the year, they will definitely increase. The gross domestic product will increase, and the economy will grow further than that. But the revenue coming from from the oil and those type of things, government get only 18.5%, 5% royalty, 13.5% carry interest, and so 18.5%. So that's why government slipped in those levy
on energy products.
On energy product. In fact, the minister did not mention it when he tabled the budget in Parliament. And it was even myself. It was one of my staff who drew my attention. Prof, have you read this? And I said no. And then it just slipped in something there. This particular government or minister has got the tendency of increasing tax rates or introducing new taxes anytime he wants to increase revenue, domestic revenue. But to increase domestic revenue, there are three things that one can do. One is increasing the tax rates, assuming all the other things are equal, you get an increase in tax revenue. The other is increasing the tax basis, the basis on which the tax are imposed. You can maintain the tax rate, but increase the tax base, and the tax revenue will increase. The other one is also to enhance the tax administration. That's the actual collection and accounting for the tax revenue. You need to enhance the tax administration, and that will, without even increasing the rate or increasing the base, if you enhance that, that also increases revenue. It is an open secret in this country that a large amount of revenue collected from even the internal revenue side, from the customs, are not properly accounted for or don't get into the consolidated fund. But increasing the tax base means that you have to increase investment. You have to increase domestic production. The economy has to grow. And so that looks a little bit difficult. Increasing the tax administration, that's unless you have a very strong monitoring and accountability mechanism in place. Other than that, the leakages will continue.
Just before I let you go, overall, we've said that the economy isn't doing well. What would have been your singular, most important advice to the finance minister?
Well, my advice to the finance minister is that she should have dealt, strongly on how to generate domestic revenue by not increasing the taxes, but looking at the ways and means of increasing the tax rate, and more importantly, dealing with the revenue administration. I still have a strong feeling that a lot of revenue are leaked, collected and used, by the tax collectors and those type of things that I think we need to plug that in. Secondly, the government should have had a comprehensive review of expenditures, and reprioritization, so that, for instance, roads, yes, we want roads, tired roads and those type of things. But we cannot tire all the roads in the country at the same time, and not all the roads in the country are of the same importance than other. So there needs to be a reprioritization in that. Government has to be very careful and slow down the rate of borrowing.
Professor, thank you very much for coming. We've had a pleasant conversation. I'm grateful for your time. We've been speaking to Professor Newman Kusi. He's Executive Director for the Institute of Fiscal Studies. Well, you do your judgment. Let us hear from you on the Business and Financial Times Facebook page, the paper that powers this program, Business Time. You find it on any newsstand in the country, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday. So every Monday, every day of the week except Thursday, you find the Business and Financial Times newspaper on any newsstand in this country. The show is also sponsored by Lily Foods and Giant Malt. We're grateful for your support. My name is Kemini Amano. Still to come here, a review of the stock market and trading of the currencies on the forex market as well. Don't go away.
From October 2015 to March 2016, buy one 5 kg bag of Cindy rice and you will stand the chance to win in fabulous prizes such as fridges, washing machines, LED TVs, home theaters, sound systems, laptops and many more. It's all about the Cindy Rice giveaway promotion. So keep enjoying your favorite Cindy rice and keep winning these great prizes. You can redeem your prizes instantly with the coupon you find in the bag at all Ramani and Royal Bow depots nationwide, as well as selected wholesale outlets. Cindy rice, sweet aroma, great taste.
Looking to trade in forex? Here's what you need to know. It's been an absolute pleasure coming your way with Business Time We'll see you same time next week. The show is brought to you by Lily Foods. And Lily Foods, you can trust Lily Foods to bring you that cooking experience you need, whether you're cooking for your family, for your friends, or even for yourself. Be sure that Lily Foods will give you all that you require, from the rice to the cooking oil to the corned beef to the very tasty mackerel. Find Lily Foods in any community shop near you or behind the Tema Community 2 police station and at the Lara Match shop in Osu near Photo Club. The program is also sponsored by Giant Malt. My makeup is by Jobin House of Beauty. You won't regret it if you go there for all your makeup needs, whether you're buying or for that special occasion you want to look different. Like I'm looking right now, go to the Jobin House of Beauty. You find Jobin House of Beauty at the heart of Tesano near the police depot. And the show is also powered by the B&FT online and the Business and Financial Times newspaper. The Business and Financial Times newspaper comes out every other week except on Thursdays. So it's out Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Grab a copy when you find us on the newsstand. That's it for the program. My name is Kamini Amandi.